Good afternoon to you. I mean, we can see the weather's cleared up, but it still seems to be fairly cold.
It is still cold, Steve, and in fact, the residents of 107 in Tableview in Parklands have decided to come out now that it's no longer raining, but predictions are that the rain might still continue. I'm just going to briefly move out of shot to show you the number of people who have come out to cast their votes here at a school, CVC St. John's in Parklands. We spoke to some of the people who are now stepping in to go cast their ballots, and they told us that they're using this opportunity now that the rain has subsided to come and make their mark and vote for that political party or any individual independent candidate that they trust for this ward. Now, this is Ward 107. In the 2016 municipal elections, the DA came out tops, of course, followed by the EFF, as opposed to what you'd see in other wards where you'd have the DA and the ANC trailing behind. In this particular ward in 2016, you had the Democratic Alliance at 4%. Trailing behind was the Economic Freedom Fighters at 3%, and all the other political parties, of course, followed with lower percentages. The ANC not having an easy time in this particular ward. Census shows that this particular area has a population of over 25,000 people, and in the 2016 municipal elections, 76% of the people who registered to vote actually went out to go cast their votes. I see some people here who have voted. I just want to ask them how they are feeling now that they form part of the millions of South Africans who have voted. You're live on Newzroom Afrika, and I'd like to ask you how you're feeling now that you are part of millions of South Africans who have cast their votes. How do you feel about these local government elections?
Yeah, well, I think, well, let me start by saying I feel good. I'm hoping for change. A lot of things haven't been going okay in South Africa. So I hope this is a vote for change. We want to see progress, we want to see jobs, we want to see youth getting educated. So this is something that's important for me.
Besides employment of the youth, what other issues would you say you want addressed in your particular community?
Well, there's a lot that still need to be fixed in South Africa, especially integration of other races into the economy. So those are the things that, as a black person, from 1994 to now, as a black person, I haven't seen enough change. So I wish our president and our new politicians can listen to us as people who send them to do the job, and listen to us and do what they're supposed to do.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I guess the rest of the electorate shares the same sentiment, saying that they want political parties as well as those individual independent candidates to actually go out and do the work that they are now mandated to do by the electorate that's out here voting. What we've noticed at this particular voting station is that the IEC officials, they take the elderly. They don't necessarily form part of the queue. The elderly gets taken straight inside where they don't stand for quite a long period of time waiting to go in. We've also noticed that even mothers with small babies get taken in so that they get preferential treatment, of course, because of their conditions. But voting continues here in Cape Town, Stephen, and certainly the weather conditions affecting the voter turnout. Experts by 1:30 predicted the voter turnout in the Western Cape to 13.7%. We're hoping that will continue to increase. Experts are also predicting that in the rural parts of the Western Cape by 3:30 in DA strongholds around the rural areas, they were looking at figures around 44% and ANC trailing behind at 28%. That's in the rural areas around the Western Cape.
Athi Mtongana for that live update. Thanks very much indeed.